Team Jackson, what's happening? I'm in this traffic right now. I ain't moving nowhere, so thought I'd highlight y'all real quick, man. I'm seeing a lot of people these days, good people that's starting to change who they are, trying to change who they are, considering it because they've been hurt so bad and they tired of being hurt. So as a protective mechanism, they decide they're gonna be like the worst of the people that they've come across. Let me say this, I totally understand. You tired of being played with, you tired of, your kindness being taken for weakness and all of that kind of stuff. But the right way to fix that is not to change who you are, but to change who you do things for. Like, you just got to understand, like, you can't do everything for everybody. It's not a problem with who you are. If you're a nice person, be a nice person. If you're a gentleman, be a gentleman. If you're a domestic old school woman, continue being that. Just change who you are being that for. Like, the problem ain't that, you didn't play games like the people that play games with you. The problem is the moment you saw they was playing games, you didn't cut them off. You don't have to try to get somebody on the same page as you. Once you realize somebody ain't fucking with you like you fucking with them, once you realize it ain't mutual, once you text them at 6 p.m. saying, hey, I would really like to see you or link up with you or take you out or join you in this and that, and they don't respond to 1 p.m. the next day, the first time that shit happened, that's when you need to be cutting them off. The problem is, the reason why a lot of people get hurt is because at that time they say, well, maybe they were busy. You like them so much, you accept whatever excuse that they give. And this is both men and women. Matter of fact, it was a dude that made me think about this. A dude hit me up talking about how he was, he'd been dating this girl 2.5 months, right? 2.5 months, taking her out, chivalrous, all this other stuff. Now, this is his explanation, you know what I'm saying? So all I got to go on is what he talking to me about. He did all this, that, and the other, and he can't get consistent text messages, calls, time in the schedule, et cetera, et cetera. She's definitely stalling him. And she even said, it's because of something that she's been through in the past. And I'm like, okay, cool. It sounded to me like she ain't ready. But he thinking about playing games like these dudes that be getting all the attention. And I'm like, the problem ain't that, bro. The problem is she done shown you this shit ain't mutual, yet you still going in. And women, y'all do the same thing. You can't cook your way into a man's heart that ain't really rocking with you. You can't fucking suck your way into a man's heart that ain't really rocking with you. You can't clean your way. You can't support his dreams your way into his heart if he ain't really rocking with you. At some point, you got to understand, he don't want you in his heart. That's just what it is. But too many times, when we realize somebody ain't on the same page as us, we try to pull them on that page. Man, motherfuckers grown. They know where they want to be. The only time you should be trying to pull somebody to be on the same page as you is if you did something to mess up a good thing. If you was the one that ruined a good thing, and then when you come back, they say, all right, I'll entertain you, but you got to impress me. You got to show me something. That's the only time whenever it's uneven and there's imbalance that you should be trying to fix that. But in the very beginning, I say honestly, man, even for dudes that are taking initiative and doing the pursuing or whatever, after that first conversation, maybe second, at absolute most first date, the interest should be mutual and shown mutually. The interest should be mutual. And if it ain't gonna be mutual. All that's about to happen after that is you about to get treated like the option that you are to them, while you showing and proving that they're a priority. If you're a good man out here, stop giving all of that to these fucking ratchets, man. Take that to a real woman. A lot of these real women ain't getting found by nobody. They getting unappreciated too. Stop fucking with these ratchets. And the same thing go for y'all women. It ain't always gonna be the dude that impress your friends or something like that you end up with. You might end up being with a guy that nobody checking for. Stop giving all of that love and support and loyalty and all of that stuff to these dudes who make you try to run after them and pursue and chase them. So all that to say this, man, don't change who you are. If you're a dope ass person, don't play down to the standard that you getting used to now, that you coming across now. You just got to switch up who you doing it for and stop doing all these real ass things for fake ass people. So let me know what you think in the comments, man. I'll holler at y'all later.